just going to do a couple of poses here to help us sleep. So it's called sound sleep. So everyone's sitting in a cross-legged position. So I'm just going to inhale, raise the arms up to the sky, and exhale, placing the right hand down on the ground, and then coming into a side stretch here. So if you like, you can look up to your hand, or just have your head facing forward if you've got sort of neck issues. And then inhaling, coming out to centre, and exhaling, left arm down on the ground, right arm overhead, and just looking up to the sky, or just looking forward. Inhaling, coming up, and exhaling, let's go on to the right side again. Coming a little bit further down so you can place your elbow onto the ground. Feeling that really nice lengthening through your fingertips, right down into your hip. Inhaling, coming up, and exhaling down to the other side. Feeling that nice lengthen. Place the elbow on the mat. Just go a little bit more deeper into the stretch. Inhaling, coming up, arms above head. Just going to do a slight twist here. Inhaling, exhaling, placing the left hand in front of you, the right hand behind you, and twisting from the tummy, chest, and then head. And then inhaling, arms up to the sky, and exhaling, placing the right hand in front, left hand behind, and then twisting tummy, chest, and then head. Keeping that spine nice and long here. Inhaling, coming up to the centre, and taking the right side again, twisting to the right, tummy, chest, head. Inhaling up to the centre, and exhaling, right hand in front, left hand behind, twisting to the left, keeping your breath going here, in through the nose, out through the nose, and then inhaling, coming up, and exhaling, coming down. Just going to come into tabletop position here, and slowly coming up to downward facing dog. So tucking the feet under, keeping those hands nice and flat on the mat, elbow lifting up to the sky, and then just slowly walking your feet to your hands, in between your hands, and really bending your knees here and just folding forward. So you're really releasing the head and the neck, letting your elbows go, shoulders relaxed after the long day you've had, just releasing through and just really feeling a nice relaxation through the body. And then we're just going to take our right foot back and just move our left foot over to the right hand. We're just going to come into pigeon, so placing the knee on the ground. You need to adjust your hands a bit here, so into a position where you're in pigeon pose. So really lifting up here, heart shining forward, and then slowly coming down. If you like, you can just come down into this position here, because it's quite a big stretch through the hips here, or if you want to come a little bit further down, you can, and just releasing your head here. just making sure that back hip's tucked under. And then just slowly coming up and releasing that leg and just coming up into three-legged dog. Let's open our hips out here, so bending that left leg and looking under that left arm and pushing that foot to the right there. Just feeling a nice stretch and lengthening through that hip. It's a really good one. And then bringing it down, and let's bring that right foot forward. So if you like, we can just bring it in slowly. So bringing in between the hands, just shuffling it over so it's beside your left hand, bringing that knee down, tucking that toe under, bringing that hand on the other side of the knee. So really tucking under here, heart shines forward, and then slowly coming down. So we can stay here in this position or coming down. And just resting your head on the mat and just releasing into the pose here. And breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, and just releasing deeper as you're breathing out. And then slowly coming back up, tucking that toe under and coming into three-legged dog. And then some people call it hydrant, fire hydrant dog, so bending the knee, twisting the hips, looking under that right shoulder, your right arm, just feeling a nice opening through your hips here. And then just placing that foot on the ground. And then we're just going to come slowly forward, bring our feet onto the edges of the mat, bending the knees and just folding forward again here. And just swaying from side to side. We're just going to come into a squat position, so your toes might need to be sort of turned out to the side slightly, bending into your knees and coming into a squat position. So this one can be a little bit sore. So if you're bringing in your knees and your elbows, so you're in the position here, and clasping your hands to your heart center. If you're really using your hands to open your knees out here. And if it hurts your knees, just coming down so you're sitting on your bottom. And then just placing the right hand onto the ground, pushing against that leg, lifting the left arm up and having a slight twist here. And then placing that left hand on the ground, pushing it really nice and hard against that leg with your left arm, and then bringing that right arm up and feeling that nice twist and opening here through the chest, and slowly coming down, hands to heart center, nearly there, and then coming down onto the bottom. You can shake your legs out a bit here. And then coming down onto your back. Squeeze your knees in nice and tight. And we're coming into happy baby. So clasp your hands around the pinky toe side of your foot. So both left and right. Hands around the pinky side. And if you're a really happy baby, you can sway from side to side. Knees are bent here as well. bringing the knees together again. Placing the hands out to a T-shaped position, and then just folding, bringing the knees to the right and looking over to the left, keeping those shoulder blades on the ground, feeling a nice lengthening and twist through the back, through the spine. Inhaling, coming up, and then exhaling to the left. Head to the right and bring those shoulder blades so they're nice and flat against the ground, feeling that nice lengthening and nice stretch through the spine. Inhaling, coming up, hugging the knees into the chest, and then coming down into reclined butterfly, so placing your feet on the ground, letting your hips go, your knees go out to the sides, feet together, and place your hands by your sides or clasp them above the head, clasping hands to elbows. And just taking a couple of breaths here, ready for a sound sleep.